my man Nate, man. Shout out to Nate, bro.
What up, what up, what up, ladies and gents, boys and girls? You are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. I'm your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own, Dre Day. What's up, what's up, what's up? Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. Subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification bell so that way once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. This video here, I know it's been a while that y'all seen me do a video, and I'm going to indulge y'all on the reason now. My internet was fucked up. I'm just going to keep it all the way 100. It was something with, I guess, my Verizon box or whatever the case may be. It was basically shut down. The internet was going in and out, in and out, in and out. 5G, Wi-Fi, 5G, Wi-Fi. So the internet was just completely done. I would try to record something and then it would act up, so I wasn't able to drop anything. So that's why I said, you know what, I'm gonna just do YouTube shorts. So I was just recording the YouTube shorts and then dropping them on my channel when I got to work and use that Wi-Fi. So that's why I've been away for so long as it pertains to dropping videos like I normally do. So there you have it. So it's back now, and let's knock on wood that it stays that way. So far, the internet has been acting fine since we got it back up yesterday. So hopefully it stays that way. But yes, this video here, Fever and Dream. The game just wrapped up not too long ago. The Fever won 95-91. It's a lot to speak on when it comes to this game. Obviously, both teams had ample opportunities to really put this game away, but I think this was more so more of a dream choke job than it was for the Fever. I mean, listen, Rhynehoward, horrible from the field, horrible from the three-point line. Angel, the same way. I mean, listen, y'all know how much I love Angel and cake for Angel, but in this situation, I can't. Now, on defense, she did her part, but offensively, just disappointed. Like too many missed layups. And then that layup that she missed at the end of regulation, where you could have basically put the game away. Her and Naz Hillman blew two easy layups that could have put this game away. And then it goes in overtime. It's just disgusting. Like this game, like it was very disappointing to watch, to say the least, for the amount of missed layups that was displayed in this game. And then, listen, Angel had one early in the game where it was nobody on her, and she bricked it. And I was like, oh my Lord, like, yo, what's going on here? Like, what's going on here? Like, this is not good. Like, in the off season, I need her to really really work on that. I honestly need her to work on making her layups on a consistent basis. That and also a mid range, because I also want her to develop that as well, right? So back to the game. Listen, this game didn't have to go into overtime. It really didn't. It really did not have to go into overtime. Me personally, if you're the Atlanta Dream, and Caitlin didn't have the best of games either. I mean, listen, you let her worshipers tell it. 26 points, nine assists. They're gonna go wild off of that. But again, the shooting percentage wasn't good. The 3-point percentage wasn't good. They're not going to worry about that. They're just going to worry about the 26 and 9. Kelsey Mitchell didn't have that best of a game either. She got into foul trouble. I think she sat most of the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. She probably only played, 2 minutes in the third quarter? I will say this, though. In that fourth quarter, she cooked up. And that fourth quarter, when it looked like Atlanta was probably going to pull away, Kelsey Mitchell showed why she's the best player on this team. Don't care what nobody else says. It is what it is. Aliyahboston did her thing, even though, she got away with some fouls, one in particular on Angel Reese, where she literally knocked her to the ground and the ref didn't make the call. But see, my biggest takeaway from this game is this. What is her name? Michaela Timpson? I think her nickname is KK, if I'm not mistaken. If you let her score 20 points on you, then you really don't deserve to win. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that she's a bum or a scrub. I'm just not familiar with her. I know she's a role player for the Fever, but I will say this, though. Since she has been ingratiated in that starting lineup for the Indiana Fever, she has played well. And I get it. She's only averaging 4 points a game. So for her to only average 4 points a game and then drop 20 today on you, just crazy. Just downright, just like if I'm an Atlanta Dream fan, I'm disgusted because offensively, the only person that really played hard tonight was Allisha Gray. She was the only one. Now, fourth quarter and overtime, I don't know where she was, but for the most part, if it was anybody on the offensive side of the ball for the Atlanta Dream that showed up, it was Allisha Gray, because obviously we already know Jordan Canada didn't play. I think that also has something to do. I also believe that has something to do with them losing, because the way she, paces the game, her defense, her distributing the ball, obviously they missed that. Bree Jones out again with another injury, and there's no timetable for her return. Olcott should have played more. She should have played a whole lot more, because when you have Aliyahboston and Timpson killing it in the paint, Angel Reese can't do it by herself. I love Naz Hillman, but no. That was the time, that was the game where you experiment fully with Angel Reese and Medina Olcott. So Carl Smeshko, whatever his name is. Listen, I don't know what it is with these coaches. I'm critical of a lot of coaches right now in the WNBA, right? Lynn Roberts, I believe she needs to go with LA. Y'all already know how I feel about Chris DeMarco. I feel like he has to go. And I think after this season with the Atlanta Dream, if they're one and done in the playoffs, I believe he has to go as well. So that's 3 coaches that I believe next year should be gone at the end of the season. So you can add him to that list as well. But I will say this, though, about Indiana. Watching this game, clearly Timpson is going to be their starter for the remainder of the year. Mo Billings lost her starting job. That's it. It's over. I don't expect KK to play like this every game. But if she can play like this, if she could play half of this every game, the Indiana Fever are going to be very dangerous come playoff time. Very dangerous. Because, again, I don't expect her to drop 20 every game. But if she can somehow give Indiana 10 to 12, crash the boards, and play defense, Indiana is going to be very dangerous come playoff time. And I will say this. I'm going to give Caitlin Clark her props for the past, because again, this is the first time I've recorded in about a week and change. They've played 3 playoff teams. If you remember the video I did a while ago, I broke down how she plays against low-tier teams and then against playoff teams. I broke it down. Wonderful. These past 3 games, whether it was against My Liberty, whether it was against Dallas, and now against Atlanta, she has played well. And listen, she's listening to the criticism. She's listening to it. Now, she's still complaining about the calls. She's still doing that. I think within the first few minutes, she did that. I think it was about 3 calls she complained about in this game. So she's still doing that. The mid-range. She's showing that a lot now. I wish she would do that more often and stop relying on the threes. But then again, when that's your trademark, you're going to continue to do it. Like, you're going to live by the 3, you're going to die by the 3. And I think she was 3 for 10 this game. So she's going to keep shooting those threes. But as far as the mid-range and getting to the lane, getting to the paint and laying it up, she's been hearing the criticism. She's been hearing it. And I'm impressed, to say the least. So I'm going to give credit where it's due. Like, I can't be one of those people that just talk shit, but then when she's playing well, don't say anything. I can't do that. I can't do that at all. But listen, this was a game that Indiana needed. They needed it just in case. If somehow they're tied for, what is it, the 4th seed or whatnot? Because look, Indiana shouldn't even be worried about 4th right now. They can mess around and probably get that 3rd seed. If the Aces lose again and Indiana wins again, I believe they'll be tied for 3rd. I think they'll be tied for 3rd. And then Indiana, they got that edge because they got the tiebreaker, because they got the season record. They got the season series against the Aces. So, listen, this Indiana team, like I said, if Timpson can play like this, halfway, not 20 points, but if she can get half of that, because she's going to play defense. She's going to play defense and she's going to crash the boards. But if she can get about 10 to 12 points on a consistent basis, this Fever team is going to be very dangerous come playoff time. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And this was something that I picked up watching the game. And this was something that my lady picked up watching the game. When the Fever scored, primarily when Caitlin scored, that crowd, that felt like a home game for Indiana. And I'm like, the Fever fans, they travel. And then I'm saying to myself, no, that's not what it is. Or maybe that probably is what it is. But then I also said to myself, wait, Georgia is a red state. That's why it's so many Fever fans, because it's a red state. Y'all know what red is. Republican, right? So I also looked at that as for the reason why it was so many Fever fans, because it felt like it was in Indiana every time the Fever scored. And for me, that's nasty work. Like, if you are the home team and you let the road fans take over your building, that's nasty work in my eyes. I'm sorry. And again, they moved the game to the State Farm Arena because Indiana was in town. Because usually the building that they play in, I think they only fit 3,000, 3,500 people. And then they had to bring this to the State Farm Arena where the Hawks play because Indiana was in town. But listen, we might see this matchup again in the playoffs. We might just see it again. And hopefully both teams will be all the way healthy. Nobody is out. Everybody is healthy. So, yeah, there you have it. So, for those of y'all that watched the game, y'all hit me in the comments and y'all tell me what was your biggest takeaway from this game, because I basically said mine. Like, I totally believe that the Dream choked this game away, because for Caitlin and Kelsey to not have their best shooting game, and then Timpson dropped 20, and it was brought to my attention that I believe she's from that area, so she basically was home, so she had to show out. Those are the reasons why you lost. On top of Rhynehoward not shooting well, Laz Hillman not shooting well, Angel Reese missing so many layups, Laz Hillman missing so many layups. The 3-point shooting from Atlanta was horrible. Again, like I said, offensively, the only person that really showed out was Allisha Gray. She was the only one. So that was my takeaway. So y'all hit me in the comments and y'all tell me what y'all takeaway from this game was. It's a wrap for this video. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. Subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification bell, so that way once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend, all that good stuff. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sports with Dre podcast. Catch y'all on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here.